Hey everybody, look on the screen. Well, listen, you can see what it says. Columbo Short issues an apology and further explains what he meant about black men dating, marrying outside of their race. Not that we care, but hey, sometimes these guys are good for, kicks and giggles. So I was thinking, should I start out, because you know a girl loves a jingle. Hey, let's see. Maybe I should start out with stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Ayo, ayo, Columbus got the memo. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Ayo, ayo, Columbus got the memo. Isn't he on a show that comes on Bounce and is pretty much a show full of black women? Or, you know what? How about the backup jingle? Y'all know I love me some country. Stand on your stance. Dun, dun, dust bucket man. Stand by your dusty stance. Don't. Stand on your square. Don't, cause we don't care. Stand on your dusty square. Don't. Stand by your stance. Dust bucket man. Stand by your dusty stance. Don't. Stand on your square. Cause we don't care. Stand by your dusty square. Cause we don't care. Okay, so without further ado, hey, let me know which jingle you like the best on this video. Stop, drop, or, stand by your man. I'm just curious. So, I'm going to play this video, and I guess it was taken out of context. Dude, you said what you said, okay? Stand by your dusty stance. Be a man. Stand on your square. Cause, dude, you guys are entertaining. Cause in actuality, we really don't care. But let's see, what does Columbus Short have to say today? Here we go.
A lot of comments about a podcast I did last Friday, and I realized that I seriously offended my black women in a way that was not intended. I think that clip was taken out of context. I know that was clickbait because the full answer to the question, which was, why are black men dating outside of their race, marrying outside of their race? And my answer was lengthy, but that clip was sizzling, I guess, and should have been smarter and not falling into those traps. But the real answer was I was talking about the new generation and social media and the entitlement and how, being raised by a single black woman, as millions of us others were, and have been, the absentee father, the absence of a father in a home, forced black moms to teach young women and their young men, be independent. You don't need a man. Do it. You can do it on your own. Which,
guess what? Which black women are doing on their own every day.
Then, as us being grown now, black men only knowing how to provide and protect, and when that's removed, kind of finding our space and what that means for us, it was deeper than that answer. And I am truly sorry if that offended anybody.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you guys are good for kicks and giggles. No surprise. Not a surprise at all. And I got to thinking, besides him being a dancer, and I think he used to date, I read this someplace, so allegedly that he used to date Britney Spears, is my understanding, and that he used to be a dancer. But I know you from, and I'm not, exactly the Columbo Short fan, but let's see, the main gigs were Scandal, and that show that comes on Bounce. I think it's called Minding Your Business or Nobody's Business, that comes on Bounce. As a black cast. So my question is, what I'm trying to say is so the women, non-black women, where are you in their films? I'm going somewhere with this. Seriously, And he probably has. Hey, feel free to listen, but my recollection is mainly Scandal and that show about minding your business, I believe is the title on Bounce. And these are black shows. So I'm assuming and I think I may have seen him in a smaller part on another major film, but not a lot. So why do I say that? That's where his money coming from. That's where I believe that most of his money is coming from. Shonda Rhimes, beautiful, talented. Oh my God, Bridgerton just, I think like everything she does, she's just like, it's like magic. Shonda Rhimes, it's just like magic. Ava DuVernay got it going on with the films. Captivating. Minding your own business, that's pretty much all black. From what I can see, it of not 100%, 99% black cast. I don't really watch the show. I've seen I said I want to kind of watch it, but I just really haven't. I may have seen something, a little bit of it. That's where the money comes from. We know why he got kicked off Scandal. It just happened to happen around the same time when the allegations of domestic violence, popped up. So we are considered, what is it, my black women? We're not your black women because you don't belong to us and we don't belong to you. But I get it. My black women, when you probably think about, hey, these two shows, these are black shows, and this is this maybe PR damage control because it may be affecting your bread and butter? Because heaven forbid, if you lose minding your business on that show, child, it might be a cold day below before you get a next gig. Are the clear people calling your name? Your wife, her people, I think she's Armenian. Can they pull some strings? What does she bring to the table? Just in case something goes wrong, what does she bring to the table? Can you please tell me? But I get it. You don't want to fall short of a check, is what I think, my opinion. So I'm guessing that the apology comes from you not wanting to fall short of your paycheck, of that acting gig. Black women made TP, Tyler Perry, going to those plays and stuff. Who would think? When he told his story about him being home, he was homeless once. I was like, man, that's a tall dude. And I think he had like a Volkswagen car, if I'm not mistaken. Had a small vehicle. I thought that was crazy. You mean to tell me nobody in that family could try to put some money together for a hotel? I thought about that. That's crazy as hell. Nobody could put some money together for a hotel as he's traveling to get it going. And he kept on going, and look what happened. So the reason I say that, again, the two longest things I've seen him in, Scandal and that show Mind Your Business. Mind Your Business got a lot of black women on there. The cast. Hey, Drew, Sadora, and I forget the other two girls that I really like. I forget their names. I'm sorry. So yeah, protect the quarterback. Protect that paycheck. Because we already know, all eyes on us. If you want to get something going viral, drag black women. We already know. And we'll not bother. We'll talk about it and discuss it. You might be good for clicks and giggles, kicks and giggles. It's like, hey, here's another one. Check this out. I thought about it. If it wasn't for those two black shows, where would your check be coming from, Mr. Short? Shouty. So of course. And maybe it came from the goodness of his heart. It's like, oh my God, I don't want to offend them. I thought about it. I hope he's just being genuine, or maybe I hope it's not a fact like, hey, you don't want to get kicked off those shows. You know how people get, they can cancel, start a petition. Me, that's not my style, because guess what? You're not that important to me. And we all have an opinion. I don't, unless it's something egregious, like, strangling somebody, then, oh yeah, but that's not my thing. I have better things to do. That's just not my thing. And sir, no, it wasn't, in my opinion, it wasn't taken out of context. It is what it is. Like somebody saying, hey, it's raining out here, my car broke down, you're going to come get me. And I'm like, Oh, I gotta go watch this show, Bridgerton. I'm sorry, I gotta go watch it. Yeah. Oh, have y'all seen Wayward? Listen, we'll talk. That is a movie. Kind of like suspenseful. Wayward. Not Wayward Pines, but it's just Wayward. That show, it's a black film. I really, really like that. Little Mama, I don't know who your name is, but girl, I love your character. That was a very good movie. So if you like suspense, you may want to check out Wayward. It is an African American film. So that show, it's more kind of like, uh it's suspense, I have to say. It's a suspenseful kind of thing. Maybe not as graphic, like, I would call it maybe just a little not as bad, but like Texas what Chainsaw Massacre. So you got some more crazy trying to do something to somebody. So very, it was interesting. And the female actress, I think she did a great job, girl. Kudos to you. So if you want to maybe spend some time and watch something that's going to be suspense for this weekend, I've seen Wayward and that was pretty good. But back to Columbo, who got the memo. Yeah, I think the memo he got was probably a check. So like I said, I don't think it's taken out of context. If someone goes, "Oh, can you give me a ride? I gotta watch my show. I gotta watch Bridget. I gotta watch Wayward again. Oh, I gotta watch Brandy Evans in that movie Incision. Go, Brandy!" And I think that movie's been out a while. I just happen to catch it. Incision. I believe it's on BT. Brandy Evans, she's on Pay Valley. And she was also in that song with Tank that he did. Let It Go. So if someone's like, "Hey, come get me a ride, it's running out here," I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute, it's Brandy Evans and she's on Incision. I want to watch it again." And I don't show up. Well, it wasn't taken out of context. I can't come back and say, well, like, it would be nonsensical to say, "Oh, yeah, well, what I meant was if you could just wait till the movie came off." That's what I meant to say. I was near the end. If you could just give me 5 minutes. No, if I didn't show, I just didn't show. It wasn't taken out of context. When I said I got to finish watching Incision starring Brandy Evans, then, hey, and I didn't show up. It is what it is. But I get it. I get it. You don't want to be on foot patrol and lose that show, is what I think. So, of course, an apology is in order. An apology is in order. It's like this guy, he told me, I said, "Boy," I said, it was Dan. I said, "Brad, you're a hot mess." I said, "You're going to get in trouble with your wife." I said, "You are a hot mess." And he was like, "Oh, I'm just joking. I'm just playing." He said, "Besides, she won't divorce me because if she did, she had to pay me a lot of money." So, oh my gosh. And then it made me think, so is he there because he's in love, or is he in love with the lifestyle? Which he had his own money too, but it's like whatever he had, he was like, let's say millionaire status, a lot of fun. But she was at like, let's say he's, worth 1.5 or 2. Okay, then she's worth like $5 or $7 million. See what I'm saying? So yeah, and she was just low key. She enjoyed her career, that kind of thing. Hey, she was a trustafarian. But yeah, so it's like, he's kind of more on the wild side when going out. She's more reserved, but he is on the wild side. I mean, it's like, dang, it doesn't take much for you to get lit. You understand? So it's like, is he there because he wants to be there? Or maybe, I guess, pretty much you can spend her money and save a whole lot of yours. I'm just asking. And he did teach me about investing, so appreciate you sending this apology. Do you really mean the apology that you offended us? Because a lot of times when they did outside the race, they say, "Oh, they're not my women," but now my black women were your women, which we're not. We're not. So are you apologizing because you really meant it, you really cared? Or maybe you're starting to think, maybe your paycheck might be connected with black women? Because like I said on that show, is it called Minding Your Business? Uh, it's a lot of black women on there. Who behind the show? So yeah, I get it. I get it. So I question if it's really genuine, but I get it, Maybe he misspoke. But let me know what you all think. In the meantime, I'm gonna say, stand on your stance. Dun dun dun, dust bucket man. Stand on your dusty stance. Why do I say that? Stand on your square. Dun dun dun, 'cause we don't care. Stand on your dust bucket square. 'Cause we don't care. And I'm out.